After many years, we're finally here, guys. We did it. We got the 100,000 silver play button. Congratulations to everybody. It's not just me. And also, the title said this just happened. This actually happened about 6 months ago. I think I got this in February 2023, but I just haven't had the proper way to express how I feel about hitting 100,000 subscribers after so many years. So today, we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna actually share my feelings, but we're gonna go for a little walk in a nice Japanese temple. Editing magic. If you ever come to Tokyo, I actually recommend visiting this temple. It's very quiet. There's a lot of cats everywhere. Anyway, I want to talk about hitting 100,000 subscribers. Obviously, when I first hit that, it was kind of shocking because I've worked, I think, on this YouTube channel for 9 years, almost 10 years. So just hitting a 100,000 subscriber milestone after so many years I didn't know how to feel about it, but I can tell you that I've had enough time to process it. Basically, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's an OG, who's stuck around since the very beginning. Maybe my first videos of being like mixed Japanese, or maybe they were even like before that, which would be insane. But there's also a lot of new viewers here. And I want to also give a shout out to you guys because a lot of people started subscribing once these interview videos, I'm sure many of you are aware, the interview videos were really taking off. And so welcome to the new viewers. Thank you to you guys as well. But I want to just say I'm here because of everybody else that has been on the channel. I'm very thankful lately. I feel like I've been making a lot of new friends who are actually in the creative industry, whether it's behind the scenes or if they're influencers or things like that. And it has been very helpful even for my own personal journey to, realize that I can do YouTube probably forever. One thing I want to say is if you subscribe to me, I basically want to say that you can rest assured I'll probably always be here. I'm not going to just disappear. That's not very much like me. I feel like I'll always be making some sort of video or content somewhere as long as I'm alive, and I don't plan on dying until One Piece is over at least, so who knows, I could be another 10 years. But if you're here, just wanted to let you know, even if I take months to upload, I'll still be here. You can always count on me to be around somewhere in this internet world, so stick around. Scene change, because I'm also going to talk about something a little bit different. It's what kind of caused me to take a lot of time to process hitting 100,000 subscribers, because it did happen kind of in the beginning of 2023. COVID was still a big thing, and Japan was very strict with the regulations, and of course there's a lot of things that happened during 2020, 2021, 2022 for a lot of people. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are not with us anymore, and my family as well. We went through some stuff, and I realized a lot of things about myself, which was isolation is very bad for me, especially as a single person. It did really affect my mental health, and I think for years, even before that, I may have had some sort of sense of thinking that I would not be affected by anxiety or things of sadness or feeling depressed or all this other stuff. But during this time, it forced me to kind of look at myself and see like who I was without all this YouTube, all this other stuff, and what I really want to achieve. And it was very stressful for me, and I don't think I was really ready, even when I hit 100,000 subscribers, to feel the joy of how I feel now about it because of all this stuff. And I won't go into major detail, a lot of private stuff, but I feel a lot better now. I think having a lot of good friends in Tokyo and a good support, and me finally being open with saying that I don't feel happy or I don't feel good about myself was one of the big steps that kind of let me get some help. And I'm gonna tie it into One Piece here, because Luffy says the same thing in the very beginning. In the Arlong Park arc, he says he cannot do things without his friends. He cannot use swords, he can't cook, he can't navigate, and he can't even lie. And that has really stuck out to me lately, because I think I've been trying to solo this whole YouTube thing a little bit too hard. Of course, people have been on the channel and helped me out, but I never really asked for help or how to do things and how to make my videos better. And I think it didn't really start until maybe the end of last year or this year. So with that said, I feel a lot better. One Piece has been great this year as well. And if you haven't watched the live action, you should actually just watch the anime. But I didn't want to talk about how I felt about hitting 100,000 subscribers until I felt like I had my whole emotions and everything in order, which I feel like I do now. I'm super grateful because a lot of people in Japan do start to recognize and respect the work that I do, which is something that's important to me, I think. And it's nice to be, acknowledged by peers and for other people. Now, like, a lot of people have asked me, where do you get all these people to interview? And honestly, a lot of people who have been on my channel have actually reached out to me. It's such an amazing blessing to have a platform that you guys are a part of that has been built for so many years. Being such a people person, it just makes me very happy. I want to share these stories because of my experiences meeting these people. I'm like, wow, this person's so cool. I want other people to know. And I think that was always something that was a big part of my channel, even back in like 2013 or 2012 when I first started. Actually, I think it was like 2010. It's been over a decade, guys. But me wanting to share my friends on my channel was kind of one of the biggest reasons I started YouTube. I thought, my friends are so funny. I want other people to see how funny they are and how fun they are. A lot of these interview videos that have really been popular on my channel, like, it's fun because I like these people and I genuinely just want to share that funness with the world. And being able to do that and have people interested in coming on now is like, these past few months I've been just thinking about it more and more, and I'm very, very grateful. I'm just elated that I can actually live in Japan, do this for a living. I do other work. It's not all just YouTube, but it's just coming to a point where I can. And 100,000 subscribers is maybe not a lot compared to people with 1 million. But another thing I learned, comparison is the thief of joy. And once I stopped really kind of comparing myself to other people and just thinking about where I am and how I feel, I just realized I'm very happy. And I'm very happy that you guys are part of this. I mean, basically, I just wanted to say thank you. And with that said, I might as well plug my Patreon. If you do really like the content that I make and want to support and be a part of this, Patreon will really actually help me because it does fund all these YouTube projects and things like that, which, there's some production costs that I actually have to pay for. So if you're a part of Patreon, become a nakama, join, and it would be very helpful. The other thing I want to mention before I go is you might see some changes on this channel, especially with the interview content and with how YouTube is now in 2023, short content, clips, podcasts. I do want to try some things with my interview formats, making the podcast, making it a little bit more podcast style, a little bit longer, also uploading clips. So you might see random clips of an interview popping up on my YouTube channel. Just know that it's not all gonna be like that format. I'm still gonna try to have conversations like this or reaction style videos where it's just me, but I need to try some new things here. If you see those changes and don't like it, it's okay. I'm working everything out, but thank you. Thank you for just being here. I appreciate it. I hope this video makes you feel like you can achieve anything because, I'm gonna go one more One Piece reference. One Piece is a big part of this channel because even people that I interview, I make sure that they are people who have some goal or some dream that they're trying to achieve, which is very similar to One Piece. And everything usually ends up with some sort of positive wrap up. And I think that's something very important to me. I don't like speaking about stuff until I have like a solution or a conclusion. Even for this video, I didn't want to release a 100,000 subscriber thank you message until I actually felt like I earned it and that I processed it. And now that I feel good, I can actually talk about it and tell you that things can get pretty good. As long as you keep moving and as long as you try to do stuff that you actually want to do, things will be pretty good. Don't give up on your dreams, whatever they are. I feel like I truly am living a dream in a lot of ways to be doing this, and just, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stop anytime soon. So yeah, with that said, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Bye.